Okay, this is going to be video 4, and I was in my third part video 3. I started to explain that these boards, depending on where you buy this from, this came from one vendor from Amazon, and as you can see, this board right here, this is a darker blue than this one right here, and it's got some slight component deviations here. The LED on this one's red, the LED on this one's green. The the most noticeable thing here, physical physical noticeable thing, is this strip of pins right here. You can see that this has a little bit of room here before it gets to the edge here. This one right here is almost near the edge of the pins are the holes are so near the edge here, and so I should have just bought the same from this same company, because this is a nicer board than these darker blue ones. um, I may have gotten these cheaper, and sometimes, when you want to get cheaper things, that they don't necessarily work the same way. But they're supposed to be the same thing. MPU6050. It's labeled MPU6050 on these. This one has a thing. This could be maybe a clone of this one guy here, because it looks that way, just by nature of the lack of the additional details, and even the lettering here is on every single component here. On this one, they're missing some of the lettering there. Here, let me focus in on this so we can see much better here what I am talking about. There's a nicer board here. So it's almost like an aqua blue, and this one is a almost like a royal blue. You can see the lettering here. On this one, it's got everything is labeled there, and on this one, not many things are labeled, only the pinouts. And so I have been getting different results. Plus, I am using, let me show you the back of these, because these have different ways of using some of these ATtiny85s. So that's an ATtiny85 with the external components that I mentioned that you need, in order to get this to talk to the MPU6050. These components that you see here, these resistors, there's 3 resistors. There are 2 diodes. There's an LED with a resistor for a power indicator, and there should be another one here. I don't have that LED here for the data indication here. This one uses the same thing that I'm doing here, with slightly different value components, but it's basically the same thing, using these types of ATtiny85s that I had to program a little bit different. And this one actually uses just that section of this ATtiny85. I actually cut out all that section, and I'm just using that with the respective